Hello again. This is the method of calculus techniques which you see with some questions. If they don't tell you to use calculus techniques, then you're quite happy usually just to use your calculator to find maximums and minimums and all that stuff. But when you see the words use calculus or use calculus techniques, you really should go through this method. Okay, here's the equation. This is a negative x squared curve, or a negative quadratic, so it has a shape somewhat like that, a parabola, upside down parabola. And when we're trying to find the maximum, we're talking about this point at the top of that. And the thing about that is that at that maximum, that the gradient of that curve is 0. So the gradient at the top is 0. Now we use that information to find the maximum area. Because we're interested in the gradient of this curve, first thing we must do is differentiate this equation to get the area equation. So here we go, let's do that to start with. The gradient equation equals, you bring the power of 2 to the front, so we get 2 times minus 3, which is minus 6, and then x to the power 1 less is x. And plus, and then 30, if you have an x, just a single x to start with, the derivative of that is 30. Right. That is the gradient equation of this curve. Then we need the very important statement, and that is that at the maximum, the gradient is 0. And what that means is that the gradient equation is equal to 0. You must put that statement in. Therefore, we have 0 equals negative 6x plus 30, and we have to solve this to find what x is. Well, to do that, I would add 6x to both sides, and I would get that with 6x equals 30, divide both sides by 6, and I get x equals 5. Now the x being 5, I have to put that into my area equation to work out what the maximum area actually is. So then I have to substitute this in the area equation, and I get that A equals minus 3 times 5 squared plus 30 times 5. And we just got to work out what that comes to. The area is equal to minus 3, 5 squared is 25, plus 30 times 5 is 150, that equals minus 75 plus 150, and the area is 75. Well, if we were in meters, I don't know what we are, meters, it would be meters squared. What have we got in this? We're not given units in this question. If it was meters, it would be meters squared, or whatever the units involved are. Let me just go through that again and highlight the things you need to do when you're doing this. So the keywords in the question will be use calculus techniques. First of all, you find the gradient equation. Then you must put in this explaining statement, that is that at the maximum, or if you were doing a minimum, the minimum, the gradient is 0. That is your gradient equation equals 0. Then you get your gradient equation equal to 0, and you have to solve that for x. And then finally, once you've got your x, you substitute in your equation to find your maximum value of whatever it is you're talking about. Okay, that's the method.